UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Playing their fourth shot. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Currently at +1 for the tournament.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
He's currently tied for 8th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, yeah. A And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
That's frustrating. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
On a nice line.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. That was wonderfully done. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
This one might just sneak off the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That got a little out of control, I think.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. That's pretty tidy. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
Put the indicator on and it's taking a right turn.
Good shot there.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job.
Our current leader is enjoying the 9th at TPC Summerlin. Is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Opting for the 5-wood. This one looks like it's going right. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And this putt is to move into the top 5.
Oh, you know you want to.
4 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Ooh, nice line.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. So Rich, give us a halftime report.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 10th. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
A bit short with that effort.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
A bogey putt awaits.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This one's tracking.
bit too heavy-handed there. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Currently at +1 for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Oh, that is bombed. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. That's well holed. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. That's tiny. Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. This has eyes for the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Never mind. Go and tap it in. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He finds himself tied for 6th. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh dear, that's on the beach. Let's see the target and hit it. And here we are with the third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Wow, what a shot. This putt is for a share of second.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Oh, well hold for eagle. And that will take him to 3 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Not their best shot there.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.